ready for them. White flag is raised and they're off and running. Money Bridge was steady at the start, and so too was Crazy Chester. Money Bridge is about 15 lengths behind the leaders already, and some run, some don't. Putting very hard to Philip Green is the leader. That's in the orange and white colours. And in second in the grey is Baltimore Bullet, who's also quite keen. And is Norm in the blue with the white sleeves. Twistedale is just behind them, and then comes Squirrel, Esquire, and then there's a bit of a gap back to the chasers. American Eagle is heading them, followed by Never No More and Velvet Royale. They make the run on towards the second fence. Gonna Get Ya is towards the back of the field, and then there's a bit of a gap. Crazy Chester and Money Bridge is last of all, 20 lengths behind the leader. They go over the second, where Never No More jumping quite slowly, and Crazy Chester was not that fluent. Some run, some don't, is rather tearing away here with the owner rider. Has gone about 6 lengths here of Baltimore Bullet. The diminutive Norm is still really keen on the outside of Twisted Leo. They're the first four. Norm a bit slow there, then Squirrel, Esquire, American Eagle is next, and then a gap to Gonna Get Ya, who's heading the next bunch. Still last is Money Bridge, still last but one is Crazy Chester. Nearing the fourth, and some run, some don't. He raced in a very erratic fashion last week at Kingston Blunt. Is doing so again here, and is racing wide on the course. Baltimore Bullet's now a definite second. Squirrel Esquire's moved into third. Then Twisted Leo, Norm, who's lost some places, and Brown as well is now 10 lengths at least behind the leader as they jump down. And makes quite a bad mistake, Norm, and has been overtaken by American Eagle with the orange cap. So the second one on the far side, and this group of six are clear by 6 lengths from Gonna Get Ya, Never No More, Velvet Royale, Crazy Chester towards the back of the field. Again, he's a bit slow, and Money Bridge is in last place. At the open ditch, and some run, some don't, is running off the course, so he is out of the race. He's never in control really, and is now out of the contest. And Baltimore Bullet is the one who's in front. Squirrel Esquire in second. In third place, as they begin to turn down the hill, is Twisted Leo, and after that one is American Eagle. Norm is in fifth. Gonna Get Ya and Never No More of the next two. Then Velvet Royale, Crazy Chester and Money Bridge. Coming down towards the one which will be 2 out after another circuit, under Dingley Warren and Baltimore Bullet and Johnny Bailey show the way here to Squirrel Esquire and James Martin, and Twisted Leo is in third place as they jump. It jumps in pretty well under Andy Yoxall, and then in fourth place is Ben Ribbett on American Eagle, the Andrew Pennant yard, who's had a very good season in East Anglia, and of course is the last of the East Anglian meetings. Gonna Get Ya races next in the red with the white cross belts, but that's a little bit off the pace, as is Norm, who's fading all the while on his second race course appearance. Never No More is being pushed along, not going that well, and then comes Velvet Royale, and Money Bridge is passing some of the back markers. Baltimore Bullet was the leader there from Squirrel Esquire over in second place, Twisted Leo in third, and American Eagle in fourth place. And then this gap to Gonna Get Ya, and then a whole host of them racing within a length of one another. And Crazy Chester is still towards the back in the lilac with the dark blue sleeves. He's been given a great deal to do here, but he might be able to pick up, although remember the rider is 11 pounds overweight, and a blunder there from Norm, and a mistake also from Never No More, who dropped back last. And Baltimore Bullet jumped right-handed at that one, but is still the leader from Squirrel Esquire. And then in third is Twisted Leo, who's followed by American Eagle, and they're still clear. Crazy Chester's being taken right to the wide outside over that fence. Money Bridge and Gonna Get Ya and Velvet Royale are all right with Crazy Chester, and then a gap back to the last two, Norm and Never No More. First on the far side, the breakaway group of four, still headed by Baltimore Bullet, but American Eagle has ranged into second place, just ahead of Squirrel Esquire. So those three are covered by 2 lengths. Twisted Leo's a little more than a length behind them. Pulled up Never No More, Norm and Money Bridge as the first in the back straight. taking the one before the open ditch. Baltimore Bullet got in too close. American Eagle and Squirrel Esquire have headed in, and Twisted Leal's now gone third as Baltimore Bullet drops back into fourth place. They're 5 lengths clear of Crazy Chester over the third from home, then a long run to the second last. Another slow jump by Baltimore Bullet, who's giving up now and losing a lot of ground. Squirrel Esquire and American Eagle are dueling for the lead. Twisted Leal's 2 lengths behind them. There's about 3 lengths to the steadily closing Crazy Chester, and then a very wide margin to Baltimore Bullet, and also still going Gonna Getcha, who's going to turn down the hill towards the second from home. As they make this run, with Velvet Royale, the only other one still going. Now Crazy Chester runs very wide, he's hung very badly left-handed there, and American Eagle and Squirrel Esquire are the 2 leaders, and it was just American Eagle there under Ben River from Squirrel Esquire and James Martin. Crazy Chester's gone third, but he's lost a lot of ground hanging, and the more to pull out. Velvet Royale has been pulled up, Baltimore Bullet has been pulled up, and Gonna Getcha has been pulled up, all before the second from home. But turning down towards the last, American Eagle and Squirrel Esquire, who made such a promising debut at Whitfield, and just having his second race here. Squirrel Esquire is just getting the better of the argument here. He looks a future rules prospect, I'd say. Nice strong sword. He comes to the last and he jumps in really well. Great jump at the last there from Squirrel Esquire, and he begins to readily stride clear. He's not off the bridle and he's finding lots. Squirrel Esquire, American Eagle ran a very respectable second. Crazy Chester seemed to be hanging left-handed far too much, was third, and back in fourth is Twisted Leal. 4 finished.